Hello guys, welcome to this presentation. In this video we are going to learn how to program DAC, that is digital to analog converter, in LPC 2148. In LPC 2148 we have 10-bit DAC, so which can be used to convert 10-bit digital value to analog output. So the analog output can be received on this pin A out. The voltage corresponding to the input digital value can be calculated using this relationship, that is value divided by total number of levels into Vref. Vref is typically between 3 to 3.3 voltage. Now have a look at this pin diagram. In this pin diagram, the pin 9 supports A out. In order to enable the A out functionality, we need to set value to the corresponding bits in the pin select register. So we need to use this DAC register in order to supply the input value. Of course, bias can be set, which will going to consider the maximum settling time. So we have simple steps to program this DAC. First, you have to enable A0 by accessing pin select register. Then set the bias bit in DAC register. Give 10-bit value in the value field, so you can get the output on A out pin. Now let us see a simple demo program on key environment to configure DAC in LPC 2148 to generate square wave or triangular wave. In this program, we are supposed to include this LPC 2148X header file in order to access definitions and declarations related to LPC 2148. So we have a global variable value to hold the digital 10-bit digital input value for DAC. So we have a signal which toggles between 0 and 1. So if it is 0, then you are generating square wave. If it is 1, you are generating triangular wave. Before proceeding to generate the wave, we need to enable A out. So A out is the third functionality on the pin P0.25 bar AD0.4 bar A out. So using pin select, we are enabling the A out functionality. So this is the pin where you are going to receive the output analog signal. In order to generate triangular wave, the signal value should be set to 1. In this triangular wave, we start with value 0. So we are incrementing this value in each iteration, and the value is provided to DAC register. So the output is obtained on A0. So we have rising ramp and falling ramp. We have loops for rising ramps and falling ramps. So in rising ramps, the value should be incremented. In falling ramp, the value should be decremented. So in these loops, after decrementation or incrementation, we are supplying the value to DAC register so that it can be converted to analog and get the voltage, corresponding voltage on A0. In square wave, we are maintaining a state for 10,000 iterations. So here also we have two iterations. In these iterations we are maintaining the value. So in order to get I, that is I level, so we are maintaining the value 1023 value, that is the maximum value that we can supply to the DAC for 10,000 iterations. Similarly, another 10,000 iteration we are supplying value 0. So thereby you can see a square wave generating sequentially. Now let us run this program in debugging mode. So before that, let us in order to see the waves generated, so we will open this logic analyzer. As you can see here, this logic analyzer, we have this logic analyzer under this analysis window. So just open the logic analyzer. So in logic analyzer we have set this A0. So how to set this A0? It's a very simple step. So I will going to delete. So now since the output is received on A out, we are going to test the pin using logic analyzer. Just set this A0 out. So it's very easy to set. So just open this setup, then add. So you just add the A out. So A out is the pin that you are going to analyze. So you can analyze pins as well as variables in the program. So it should be, let us configure this one. It's analog, so you can set the type. It is not bit or state, it is analog signal. So analog signal we have set, and close that. So depending on the variable, depending on the nature of the variable, you can set the display type and also the color. So we will have green color for this wave. Okay, close. Yeah, and you can see here Vref, it is 3.3 volts. So initially we have not yet run, so A0 is actually 0, and you can see the DAC register value and the value field. So the total value, the DAC register value you can see, and as well as the value field. So if you want to set the bias, you can set through this window. Now let us run this program. So you can see there is a square wave generated because of the signal is set to 0. So if you want, so sometimes if you are not getting this wave, say it will be like this. So initially if you are getting like this, so use zoom in, zoom out to display the wave accordingly to get that wave. See here, so zoom in, you have to use zoom in order to unfold the wave. So you are going to decrease the grid calibration. So you can see here, if you increase, so you are going to zoom in to milliseconds. So if you zoom out, so you are going to see the grid in seconds. See here, it is 100 seconds. So you cannot see the wave. So the square wave we are generating, it will be in terms of milliseconds. That's why zoom in. Apply zoom in and you can see the value. And this voltage, you can see the corresponding voltage, it is at 3.3 volts. 3.3 volts. So this is the output you can see, and you can also see the values of these registers and the A out values. So this logic analyzer is a very useful tool to analyze variables as well as pins on the LPC 2148. So now we'll generate triangular wave. So we'll have to rerun this. So we have to first we have to set the wave, which wave we want. So let the signal be 1, then build, so no errors, and then you go for debug. Just run. So it is in debugging mode, and we have already have A out. A out is the pin that you want to see on the logic analyzer. That means we are analyzing this pin. We are plotting the output of this pin on the screen. It acts like a CRO. Yeah, you can see here. Suppose sometimes if it is like this, as I said earlier. So the grid calibration is in terms of seconds. Now it is 10 seconds. It is 20, 50. So 100 seconds. That means 1 unit is 100 seconds. So but whereas our waves, the triangular, they are in the milliseconds. So use zoom in order to unfold the wave. So you can see this generation nicely, and also you can see the changes in each and every register and value. It is infinitely generating this wave. Hope you have understood this programming of DAC to generate square wave and triangular wave. And if you have any queries, please feel to write to me. I will going to answer. I will going to reply for that. So thank you for watching this video.